Kit Kats can read.
Hey guys, so it's Monday. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog where I let you guys know in a vlog sort of style what I get up to behind the camera, not just necessarily with reading. I know it's called a weekly reading vlog, but it is mostly my reading, as in like what I'm reading, but it's also what I'm doing, like, you know, with work. Am I working? Am I seeing Ben? Am I seeing my nan? You know, that sort of thing. And it also is for me as well. I can look back on this, like, I don't know, 2 years time and be like, whoa, I can't believe that I did that like 2 years ago, sort of thing. So it's really nice. It's kind of like for many reasons really, but you guys seem to enjoy it. You seem to like looking what goes on in my life and being nosy and that sort of thing. So today is a Monday, it's the 25th of February today. I actually went back to work today. It was my first shift after like having God knows how many weeks off of work, 3.5 I think it was, because I got sent home on a Wednesday and then I was in sick for the rest of the week. So yeah, like literally like 3.5 weeks. I can't believe it's gone by so fast. I miss my nan already. It's horrible. Just miss her. But I'm back here at the flat now. I am wrapped up. I'm not even joking at the moment. This is a third layer because I got a t-shirt, I got a jumper, and I've got my blanket. If you'd have seen my electric bill, you'd be doing the same. So I'm just trying to save money that I don't even have at the moment by wrapping up warm and trying to do it in more of a efficient way. If I'm working like half the day, it's a little bit pointless me having heating on if I'm not here. It's just wasted electricity. So that's why also the weather has been really sunny at the moment, so it's not actually that cold. It's just me, I'm quite a cold person, but I don't want to waste electricity that I shouldn't be using. So yeah, so I did work today, worked 8 until 2 p.m. I spoke to my colleague for like half an hour, just sort of like, because I haven't been at work, so I was just sort of like filling them in and they were like filling me in and stuff, and yeah, so it was kind of like a half an hour catch up, which I needed. And then I got home and I was like, I need to put these TBR jars down into my garage. I've been meaning to do it, and then I got ill so I couldn't do it, and I was like, you know what, it's still light, I'm gonna do it. So I left my garage door open. I was determined, I was like, it's gonna happen. And then I put some books down there, and then I literally went and got all the jars. So all the jars are gone. So the jars were there, like where I'm pointing, in that door by the front door. So they were there, clogging up a lot of space. Now they're in the garage again, all sorted. It's because, you know, last year when I was sorting out the TBR jars, all the books that I read and that, very therapeutic, but a lot of hard work, but I did enjoy doing it. So yeah, so I did that and pretty much just settled. I filmed my February book haul. I don't know if there's going to be any more books, but I'll just film them in a separate little video and add it to the actual main video if that happens. But I don't plan on purchasing any books because I don't have the money to, so that's why. So yeah, so I filmed the book haul and then I added the TBR slips to the, well, I haven't put them in the jar yet, I've just got them in a little pile, but I can at least go down to my garage and just put them in the jars the next time I go to the garage, like if it's tomorrow or if it's before work, Wednesday, that sort of thing, and I can do it then. So I left work 20 to 8 this morning because there's roadworks going on. They've shut this bridge in my town that I normally go across, so I have to go through a diversion, but everybody is going through this diversion because it's the only way to either go to the next town or the town the other way. It's the only way, and there's a bloody school along this road. So I left at 22 thinking, yeah, this will be fine because I'll probably be sat in that traffic for 10 minutes. No, I was sat in there for 15 minutes, so I was like 3 minutes late, but still. I came in and, you know, so at least I tried. Anyway, so it was all sorted, and yeah, I had a very decent shift, all things considered. I mean, it sucks because I can't do at least 2 of the things that are the main things to do, but I'm excluded from any sort of like physical activity, like I don't know, swimming or going to the gym or anything, like, or even like long walks sort of thing. I'm excluded from that sort of thing. I can't even like restrain or anything, like, and you can probably tell I look exhausted because I am. I was yawning and getting really tired at like 1 PM. I mean, I did have a kind of broken sleep, but it wasn't like really bad. Like, I woke up and I was kind of fine. So I don't know. It's just, I'm really exhausted. So this is why the doctor said not for me to work like after 4 or like at least in a row, or at least like, yeah, I mean, I might be able to work like 4 PM onwards, but that's just if I just sleep during the day or something. Yeah, so it's been a little bit mental. So I was falling asleep at 1 and then I finished at 2. And then I got home, I did those boxes, I was like, I need to do them. And now it's all catching up with me and it's 4:30 and I'm cream crackered. I've got a book in front of me, I've turned on my Xbox. Why have I done this? I don't know why, because if I sleep now, I won't sleep later. That's the only issue. That's the only reason why I need to keep myself awake as much as possible. I'm so shivery. Literally just like shivered all over. Yeah, I'm wearing 3 layers. It's crazy. I'm wearing 2 pairs of trousers. I'm wearing the leggings I wore today at work, and I'm wearing my pyjama trousers over. So I shouldn't really be feeling cold, but I'm shivering. Oh, I hope the shivering like goes away and it's not because of something else. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't done any reading today obviously because I've been at work. I want to. I mean, I got myself a cup of tea and a sugary cake. Got myself an angel cake slice because I was like, maybe I've got low blood sugar level, which is why I'm sugary and cold or whatever. Like, I don't know. So, but anyway, Heartstopper by Alice Oseman is a book that I picked up as a bridge between my next book, which I don't know what it's going to be yet. I'm going to head off now because I'm having sneezing fits. I will speak to you guys later or tomorrow to let you know what I managed to do for the rest of today. Oh, that's good. Froggies! Hey guys, today is Saturday and I just want to quickly update you on everything. I didn't vlog yesterday. I have been working the past few days. It's really hit me, and I think it's hit me really bad because I'm feeling really rough today and I've been feeling rough all day, and it honestly sucks so much. Like, even now I've taken ibuprofen to try and reduce and keep my temperature stable, because I have been shivering, especially when I have been home, and there are times when I haven't been, but then it just comes back again, and I always feel my glands here and I feel like really puffed up. I'm like, shit, I need to take some ibuprofen. I've only taken 2 today. I take 1 400mg in the morning before work so that it lasts the duration of my shift near enough, and then I take 1 in the evening. I need to get some more actually because these are like really strong ones, and I find that they are helping like my gland situation. But because I've been feeling rough today, it's been really horrible. Like, I feel so tired and exhausted and just so unwell. So if I'm feeling like really unwell tomorrow and even Monday morning, I'm off Monday, so I'm going to call my doctor's surgery and just ask the doctor for advice and be like, what's happening? Why am I feeling unwell again? And, you know, am I going downhill again? Do I need to reduce my work hours? Am I working too much, sort of thing? So yeah, I just need to do that. So it's an unfortunate situation. I haven't been doing a lot of reading. I know this is mostly a weekly reading vlog, but I also talk to you guys about like what goes on in my life, because you guys always ask about what goes on, like with me. You're always asking how I am and everything, which I totally appreciate, and like with work and such. So I've been working this week I went back to work on the Monday, so I've worked Monday and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then today, and then I got tomorrow. I've been working 8 AM to 2 PM, which is 6-hour shifts. I've been doing minimal things, like literally things that I know that I can cope with doing. So I have been able to drive, luckily, because my muscles are mostly healed, but it's just like really like big exhaustion things I can't do. I went on a little half-an-hour walk on the Monday and I could only just about cope with that, because we went to go in a cafe afterwards and sit down, and I managed to recuperate. I had a hot chocolate out of my own money. I had to pay £3.50 for it. So I sat down in the cafe and I was just like, oh my god. So yeah, just like recuperating myself, sort of thing. But that, like, on I think it was either it was yesterday, I went to get the Hoover and I went up these like small set of stairs and then down again. I was out of breath, and when I went up to the place that I was going to Hoover, I had to literally sit down for like 5 minutes before I had to start the task. Like, just the exhaustion is really getting to me. So I just don't know if I'm overworking myself. I just don't want to get myself ill. But I went into work and I was like, I feel so rough again. I feel really unwell, like I've got a cold again. And they were like, Katie, you are always unwell. And I'm like, I know I am, and that's the issue. And that's why I just want to be very careful, because I don't want to like overwork myself. So that's why I'm saying I'm going to see how I am tomorrow and Monday morning. If I'm feeling a lot better on Monday, then I'm going to just disregard it. But I need to talk to the doctors later on next week anyway about what to do with my work next, just for advice, and be like, look, I worked 6-hour shifts, I worked 30 hours, and then like how I'm doing like for next week, and go from there really. But obviously it depends. If I'm feeling rough on the Monday, I might have to even reduce my hours even further. Like, it sucks so much because I feel like I'm so pathetic at the moment, like literally so pathetic. So I just kind of on the situation where I don't know what to do. I've managed to film some videos though, and I tried to catch myself like as soon as I got home from work, where it's been around the like 2:30, 3 PM period where I've got some sort of energy, and I've managed to film some videos. So I filmed my February wrap up and my March TBR this week, and I also filmed book reviews of Daisy Jones and the Six, as well as 5 Feet Apart, which I've had for review. And what I've started to do, which I'm actually really enjoying, is doing non-spoiler and spoiler reviews, as in like in the same video, where I talk about it in non-spoiler and then I stop like halfway through the video, and then I'm like, right, I'm going to talk spoilers now, so if you haven't read the book, disappear now and avoid the comments, and then I talk the spoilers. And so I've done that for both of those books, and I've really enjoyed the way that I've done it, so I think I'm going to do it like that from now on. But let me know what you guys think about that, and if it's something that you would enjoy, because I know that some people do that. Some people do book talks which are literally like 45 minutes long, and I'm just like, that's a crazy amount to talk about a book. That's crazy. But I suppose if you had a lot to say and a lot of opinions about everything with the book, then I can understand. But I think it's good to do a split video, so that it's just easier to find, rather than like having way too many videos. Some people do like split reviews, as in like a spoiler review and then a non-spoiler review, and I just don't know if that's too many videos in people's feeds, because I sometimes find that with some people in my subscription feed, especially when you're subscribed to like so many people like I am. So I've got loads of videos, and I've also got my February book haul, which I filmed, got that to edit, and I've got 2 weekly vlogs that I need to edit as well. So I've got loads of videos to edit. Oh, and my BookTube Games wrap up video from days 24 to the end, including the wrap up. So lots of videos. So last night I edited and uploaded my February wrap up. I wanted to get the wrap up and the March TBR up early, and then everything else can just sort of like get in there. So like next video to do would be my March TBR, so people can get to see what I'm reading for the month. And then I'll edit the BookTube Games wrap up, because that's another wrap up to go up. And then I'll edit my February book haul, and then I'll edit the weekly vlogs, and then I will edit the book reviews. I think that's going to be the order, because book reviews, well, it all depends on actually, because Daisy Jones will have to go up because that is released on the 7th of March, so as long as that goes up before the 7th of March or on the release date, then I would be really happy. I'd like to get it up at least a day before, to be honest, so that people can watch the review of the book before the book is released, if that makes sense, so they can make the decision to get it or not. So yeah, so I might try and time that, as there's only like, so this will end up going up on the 3rd, and then I've got 4th, the 5th, the 6th and the 7th, 4 more days, so I might have to just structure that a bit better. So maybe what I might do is I might do like February book haul, Daisy review, and then maybe like a weekly vlog, and then the 5 Feet Apart review. So I might just like split up a little bit, maybe do it like that. I'm feeling that's the best way. So tonight I'm going to edit my March TBR. I have read only like 2 pages of this, and that's whilst I was just sat outside having a quick 5-10 minute break with a pot of tea. So yeah, I haven't done a lot today. I'm feeling so exhausted though, and I literally am feeling like I'm gonna edit this video and then I'm gonna fall asleep, because I'm so tired. Like, I literally haven't done a lot, and yet I feel so tired and really rough and unwell. Yeah, it just sucks. So I'm gonna go off now to edit this video, and then I'll see how I feel. If I'm feeling really exhausted and like too exhausted to do any reading, I think I might just have an early night. If I wake up early, at least I can wake up early and do some reading or something, like less strenuous sort of thing. It really sucks. If any of you guys have ever had pneumonia before, and like any advice that you could give on you transitioning back to work again would be, I'd really appreciate it. Like, the plans of what you did you work like, I know, 20 hours a week and then bumped it up to 30 hours? Am I doing too much by doing 30 hours a week sort of thing? Let me know what you guys think, because I thought I was doing okay with 6 hours, but now it's catching up on me, and now I don't know. I'm not even doing like really strenuous stuff, so it's really worrying me. So any advice that you guys can give, I would really appreciate it. But I'm gonna head off now and get these bits done. Hey guys, so I'm just here to quickly wrap up the weekly reading vlog for you guys. So on Sunday I had work, and I finished at 2 PM, and I had quite a productive shift actually, and it felt really successful. And then I went home and I pretty much procrastinated and watched some Netflix, and then folded my t-shirts that needed to be folded to be put away in my cupboard, and I did some washing as well, and yeah, feels pretty good. So then Ben came over sort of before 9 PM, and he stayed the evening, and I think I seem to distinctly remember falling asleep around like midnight. I was feeling like extremely tired, so yeah, there was that really. So yeah, so Sunday, that was literally Sunday. So that was really boring, but I haven't been doing a lot of reading, guys. I literally, and I can tell you this now, I'm literally only on page 71 of The Paw Prince, and that is just where I'm at. Like, I haven't done a lot of reading, and I need to just step up with my A game with reading, because I've just been slacking in the month of March with reading. I've been listening to audiobook actually of The Crimes of Grindelwald. It's sort of like talks about the movie and the art of the movie and everything, and it's available on Audible, and I downloaded that I think November last year, and I just started listening to it really. So I have been listening to audiobooks at least, so maybe that's just what I need to be doing at the moment. So yeah, so just wanted to quickly wrap up the vlog for you guys, and hopefully next week I can step up a bit more. I have been feeling really exhausted still, like even now it's like 8:20 in the evening and I feel knackered already, like I need to sleep. And the glands in my throat, they've been swelling up like all day, near enough, and I have like the powerful ibuprofen tablets, and I've been taking paracetamol as well and everything, so it's probably why I'm feeling tired, just painkilling myself up. So yeah, that's literally it really. So yeah, I'm gonna head off now. Thank you very much for watching this vlog. If you have, guys, sorry it's been fairly boring. If you found it fairly boring, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's it from me, guys. If you have enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see all of you guys in my next video. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy, and all of my social media links will be linked down below. Bye.